Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and tell a friend. Okay, y'all. On the docket today, we have Thousand Pound Sisters, Season 5, Episode 6, Fried, Cried, and Tried. All right, so let's just say hi to everybody and apologies for being late. I had a few computer whoopsies, but let's just say hi to everybody. Hi, Sunway. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Auntie. Let's see. Who else is in here? Y'all is having a really good conversation. I heard Amanda threw Tammy out of the house. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. I saw a video about it, but the creator who I saw posted it tends to only post clickbait now. So I didn't watch it. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you think that she was thrown out?
I don't know. To me, I don't know. Like, I just don't see Amanda kicking her out.
Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Farmata. Happy Friday. Farmata. As always, I don't watch the show, but love to hear Miss Debbie and Jamal's react. Farmata, don't waste your time watching this show. It is dog piss. And that's the kindest thing that I can say about it. Let's see, Tracy. I saw your convo about the Amanda Tammy story. I was the same, Ryan. The clickbait part. Oh. To your comments in the show. Oh, Tracy.
It won't be much for me.
It
It
won't
wasn't
be much
much
either.
yet.
Let's see. That's what I was thinking. You can share
Share
so
so
much garbage.
garbage.
Yeah. Hi, Pat Alexander. Welcome, welcome. I'm the same. I watch all the crap TV, but the commentary zone is so much better than the actual TV shows. Well, you know why it is? Because all of y'all join us in the chat for friendly banter, and then we get to go through all of the gossip and the gutter talk, and then we eat while we're here. Well, at least I do, because I'm always hungry. Sunway says it was a fight with Amy and Amanda at Caleb's funeral.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Pat doesn't watch the show either, but she enjoys our commentary. Thank you. Hi, Gwen. All right, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right. So let's start off this show. We're back at the rehab facility. And Tammy is frustrated with Caleb because he found some clothes and he decided to do a date night. And he brings up all the fried foods. And Tammy holds her ground. And she goes, "We can't eat none of this. We just threw away all of your snack foods, and this is what you bring for dinner. Do you want this or nah?"
Oh, first of all, it was the first. First of all, was the snacks, right? It was Tammy had me crying when she said, like, I walk in and there's just this big basket of snacks. He didn't even try to hide it. I'm like, you know what? I'm with you on that one. Like, she's like, really? You couldn't even put the effort to like at least try to hide it? You just gonna leave it sitting out there? Like I'm not gonna say no. Like I don't see it.
He was a mess, though, a complete and utter mess. And I
Here's
think
the
I
thing,
took some pictures of him.
and I hate to say this, I find him very unlikable,
Mhm.
and I find him unlikable because it's always going to be something emotional. It's never
Mhm.
accountability. Oh,
Mhm.
I got off my diet because I'm missing my wife. I got off my diet because I'm an emotional eater. I got off my diet because
Mhm.
I don't have Tammy here for support. I'm like, dude, like, grow up here. You know,
Mhm.
grow up here. It
This is
can't
him pretending to cry.
stop.
It's always a sob story. Always a sob story. Trying to
Yes.
squeeze out those little tears. And then, hold on, where's the other one? Okay, yeah, I got two of this.
And his and his
Look at
and his
this.
and his his excuse. Here's what killed me with him. This is what made me mad. When he said,
Mhm.
"Well, I got like when Tammy was here, she would like occasionally eat fried food, right? So I got what I thought were her favorites. I'm like, what? Why would you
Well,
be
he thought were her
engaged in that?
favorites, and then he tried to imply that she was still eating it.
Right.
And I didn't like that part because you have no idea what she's doing right now. She is really trying to move forward in a better way. And I'm glad that she said, I now see what my family was going through with me. I'm glad she
But
said that.
with Tammy, it was pretty much just an attitude issue. With Tammy,
Mm-hmm.
my thing is I was never really mad at her. I was just like, we knew she could do it. With him, it just feels like emotional manipulation all the time. It's all
Mm-hmm.
emotional. With Tammy, she was just frustrated and angry because she wasn't making progress, but it was her own fault. He's a self sabotager.
Here's the thing. Ryan hit it on the head. Why would he think she would want any of that food? And you can't tell me that he
Yes,
couldn't get a grilled chicken sandwich or salad from those kinds of places. He was trying to say he was in the middle of nowhere and this is the only thing that they serve. Boy, bye. Bye. Mm-mm-mm. Her favorite, Caleb doesn't know her. It came across loud and clear that he doesn't know her. Their body language when she arrived, when she was at that dinner table, and when she was leaving, all of it was like, oh, you my friend. It wasn't like you're my husband.
right.
Let me see, hold on.
I just
Oh,
with him
look
when
at this
people do stuff like
picture.
that, right.
Look at what he served her. Look at
Right.
that. Like
But look at her
that's
body
like,
language though. Look at her body language. You see the way
uh-huh.
she's laying for? Like, look,
Yep.
what made
That's
you
when she
think
was
this was
giving him
okay?
the ultimatum. Yep. That's when she gave him the ultimate. Oh Lord, look at it. A close up. It's like limp. It ain't even fresh no more.
Well, yeah, yeah. When you leave it, this is why you don't leave it in styrofoam like that because it sweats.
And then look at her. This is complete and total exasperation with this dude.
Oh my gosh.
I
I'm
just can't,
sorry,
like, I
but
just kept on clicking and getting snapshots of this poor woman during this meal. And for Tammy to like be the voice of reason this season is
right,
really upsetting to me. It really is. Auntie says she lives in a rural area and we got grilled chicken here. Exactly. These were his choices. This is what he wanted to eat. And it feels like, and I don't know, I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but had he had the opportunity to get out with her, he
hmm
would have dragged her back down into the cesspool of
yes,
bad eating.
agreed. Because no matter what it is, it will always be something emotional. Oh, I'm feeling sad today, or you hurt my
Mm-hmm.
feelings, so I went and ate Haagen Dazs. It would with him. It was
But
always gonna be something emotional, always.
but remember last week where Tammy even said it. We don't have conversations. He just tells me that he loves me and he misses me, which is guilting her.
Right,
But they don't have conversations. How are you in a relationship if you don't have conversations and all he does is like love bombs you or guilts you? Makes no sense to me. Um Caleb was all sweet talking, never did something about it. He was just poor me guy. Yeah, yeah. Caleb is all love bombing, manipulation, and guilt tripping. Yup. Yup. That food was ridiculous. Yeah, because you know why? He let it sit too long in that styrofoam and let it soak up all the
hmm
grease. Um, true, that was good. All he's got is excuses, excuses. Tracy says, I'm shocked myself how much I'm understanding Tammy this season, the voice of reason. Who would have thought? But I think she is saying she's got to be strong for him and she's got to be there for him and support him. You can't help support, be strong for nobody who don't want something for themselves. And
Right.
he comes across as somebody who's got a lot of excuses, but doesn't really like, he sees this opportunity. He worked real hard to get in contact with her, hunted her down, stalked her out. He's got the deal for the surgery, but he just can't do the extra step. And is this a food addiction, or is just him being, I don't know. I don't know.
And
I just
I'm gonna say it
question it.
like this. I'm gonna say it like this. And God, Allah, whoever you pray to, forgive me. I'm gonna say it. I don't think he wants to lose weight
Me
because
neither.
because if he loses weight, he can no longer be a victim, and he's very comfortable in his victimhood. Because if
Uh-huh.
anyone who really wants to like lose the weight the way he like pronounces, the way he voices, right,
Hmm.
they would really do everything possible to do it. You have the facility there, like you have a facility that people will probably give their right leg to, you know, to be in. You have Tammy, who's gone through the same thing, who was you at one point, and you know that. So why
Hmm.
wouldn't you lean on her for advice, and also lean on your new in-laws who have gone through it? You have too much
Hmm.
support around you to keep falling back into this. You just don't want to do it. That's just my whole thing.
Yep.
You like being in a facility. You like being taken care of. You like not having to do for yourself.
Okay, so 27 pounds is all he has to lose. And for someone that size,
Yes.
that would be so easy with just a diet change, not
Yep.
even physical activity. Wow. Yep. Preach, Jamal. You know that it's 100%. Oops. Sorry. Oops. I didn't realize I had my phone on. Preach, Jamal. You know that's 100% sad, but true.
Oh, for
Look at
sure.
this side by side of them. Remember before, like last season when they were both in together,
Mm-hmm.
they was almost the same height, same width, girth, everything. Look at the amazing shrinking woman. Amazing. This is the perfect like pick example of somebody who's willing to do the work and somebody who's just full of excuses.
And to hear Tammy say, I used to be you, or I used to be him, and I know
Mhm.
exactly what my family went through.
Mhm.
And to hear her say that and to acknowledge that is a huge thing.
Yep. Yep.
And I understood, and I will give Caleb very little grace on this. Like, he doesn't have a support system
Mhm.
that Tammy did. People yelling at you, pushing you, but now you do though. Now you do. You've married into this
Mhm.
family of people who have all pretty much had weight loss surgery at this point. So maybe one, maybe one. So you don't. You now you have that support of people who've gone through this, especially your wife. So that being said, this that just tells me you haven't reached out to any of them for advice, even if you feel like you can't talk to Tammy, right? We'll take Tammy out of it.
Mhm.
You can call Chris to have a conversation, like, hey, like, I'm struggling. Like, how did you do this? I'm sorry. You have too much available. That's the annoying part. He has too much available to him to keep doing this.
Okay. You talking about calling people in this family? I would love for him to call me if I was in this family. And he want to know how I did it. Bitch, stop eating. Stop eating junk. Become a rabbit and start nibbling on some carrots and lettuce. Have a little slice of watermelon. Stay away from the cups of pepperoni and lasagna. And like roll your ass around them hallways and get down to the weight that you need to get down to. Get serious and get your surgery and stop being a doodle head. And by the way, don't call Amy because Amy's is
Yeah,
backsliding.
that's why I say Amy. That's why I say you couldn't call Chris. You can't call Amy.
Okay, so Ryan says, do we remember Caleb's backstory? What trauma got him to that size?
I think there was some sort of
Oh,
abuse.
is he going through therapy?
It
Where's
doesn't
that
seem like it.
doctor? Where's that doctor lady from Thousand Pound Best Friends and who did Tammy?
You mean Victoria? What's the name? Victoria?
Wasn't Victoria. I can't remember the lady doctor name, but she was also
Connie, Dr. Connie.
Connie. Yes, yes.
Who got
You
Vanessa?
know.
Who got Vanessa right?
Mm-hmm. But I don't see them helping him. This place all but killed him. You know.
But I'm not
Eh,
gonna say that because Tammy came out of the same facility. So it's this to me. This is it's not so it's not so much the facility. It's the choices that he's actively making.
mm-hmm. Debbie said, "Call me." Yep, call me. You ain't gonna like it. Okay, so they do the goodbye. I'll see you later. I go home, and she leaves him there on the porch, much like Robin. Um, let's see. Then we see like something to do with Amy getting together with Amanda and Misty. Oh, this is the thing with coloring her wedding dress, painting up her wedding dress. This was a
Didn't
waste of
care.
time for me. I didn't care.
Didn't care.
The best part was when they were saying it looked tie dye, and Misty said, "Yeah, I'd wear it." Okay, because that was the end. Um, is it going? Okay, I don't even know. Then we go back. Oh, because we went over the dinner and everything. Good, we got that taken care of. Um, they leave. Okay, one of Amanda's boys drives Tammy and Amy to an indoor park so that Amy's kids could get like tuckered out playing so that they can sleep. Amy was Amy always this clumsy?
She said she was because she can't see.
E? She could see when she wanna.
Right.
Um, the wedding dress looked cute to me after the paint. Okay, okay, Misty. um, I don't understand. Okay, I think I heard in the episode for next week, Amy was saying, I have to figure out how to be a single parent. Bitch, you been a single parent.
Right.
Like, I don't understand. Like, is Amy the first person to ever have two kids under two? I'm asking
No,
for a friend.
but I'm gonna say this. Amy, you probably never gonna see this. If you do, I don't care. This is all your fault because as you had listened to your doctors,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't be in the situation you in.
Right.
Because didn't she get pregnant too soon with the first child? They
Mm-hmm.
said it was a little
Mm-hmm.
soon, and
Mm-hmm.
then you gonna have a child right after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
See,
She
you was
she
hard
ruined her
headed.
surgery. She ruined
Yes.
her surgery. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, Ryan, I do know that she's legally blind, but it's convenient along with her common sense. I'm sorry. If you are legally blind, do not be pushing your sister around into oncoming traffic over cobblestones. I find her legally blindness suspect, and I'm gonna need her to start walking with a stick and a dog, and then I'll cut her some slack. Did you see bonus with Brittany and Chris put a disco ball in their kitchen, the chicken coop? Oh my God, no. Well, maybe that will encourage the chickens to have eggs. I don't know. Did they buy a rooster, by the way?
I haven't seen anything.
Uh, do the chickens need a rooster, right?
From what I know, to make chicks, I believe so, but not to just lay eggs.
Not to just lay eggs. Oh, okay, so they're just layers. They're not like.
Right.
But you should get some breeders though,
Right.
just because that could be a side hustle. Um, I thought she was a single parent because Michael wasn't doing anything. Correct, correct. She claims that she's been a single parent the whole time, so it shouldn't be a problem. Michael must have been doing more than we can see. Yeah, he was telling her, like, go get that kid from over there. I'm busy playing my game and taking your money. Exactly, Amy. She said, when Michael, she was the only one doing anything. Now you still complaining. Yep. Yep. You don't need a rooster to have eggs. Thank you, Auntie. Gifted five. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's awesome. Thank
Oh, Tracy,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. That's so sweet. So, whoever gets the gift memberships, please thank Tracy for her generous membership gift. Um okay, so I'm just very confused. I'm not confused with Amy. I am tired and frustrated and I zone out. I zone out. But whatever. I thought she was
I
a little harsh with Caleb, though.
you mean Tammy or Amy?
Amy.
Amy, I'm just like I don't care about her right now. She's
Mm-hmm.
annoying. She's not. It's weird because with her, it's always a problem. It's
Mm-hmm.
never her. It's never her trying to find the solution. I think is what my
Mm-hmm.
issue is.
Yep. Better. Oh, hey, avoiding eye contact. Yes, better late than never. Okay. She needs a what? A box? Amy is stealing Amy's spotlight. She can never. Well, that's just because I find her annoying. Um,
I
let's
have a question
see.
for you. I know you never liked Amy, but let's play devil's advocate on this one. There's nothing to her
Mm-hmm.
this like this season. There's nothing. Yeah, we have the Michael storyline, but she's not adding to her own storyline. It's
Mm-hmm.
always everyone else coming to her about the situation and trying to help her. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about her helping herself, which is why I'm not really that invested in it. Like
Well,
if she
well,
were, go ahead.
no, just worse yet, though, to pile on what you're saying. I feel like she's just copy pasting from her sister Tammy. She saw what worked for Tammy to get clicks and likes or fan reaction, and so now she's just doing the same thing but with her divorce. But nobody cared about her and her marriage to be, well, I shouldn't say nobody. I didn't care about her and her marriage to begin with. So it just really I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Like I would rather see Amanda go through her divorce than see Amy go through her divorce.
Amanda's interesting. Like,
True.
Amanda is funny. Amanda will kick your ass. Like, and she stands up to dudes. Um, and then she's got this divorce thing that I wish we had heard some more about. Now she's hot and horny, like lusting after everybody. It's kind of cute. Um, and she's willing to be the support for all of her family. Um, she has something to give. Even her four boys, although that I don't think I've ever heard any of them speak, but I would still like to see them more just to because they, oh God, they just look like shlomos. They just do. So I do want to see more of them. And I feel like they're really shy. I would like to see them get pieces of Amanda's
Mhm.
personality and come out of their boxes a little bit. But Amanda has a lot to offer. Even Misty, who ain't really spoken in how many seasons? But this season, I'm liking her a lot. Amy, she just has a bad dye job and a botched weight loss surgery. And two kids that are running her instead of she running the kids. It's a waste of time for me.
Agree.
Sorry.
It's just I was watching this. No, I was watching this episode. Normally, I can tolerate Amy, but I was watching this episode and I was like, I don't care about you.
Right.
I'm more invested in Tammy's dynamic with Caleb and Tammy being taking on the role of common sense of the group. I like seeing that growth. Like we talked about, we like to see more from Amanda and her divorce. That'd be kind of cool. And I'm interested to see like how Chris is and his drive for this last 50.
Listen,
Like I'm interested in anybody else but Amy. But that's just what it is. Amy could be off the show and I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't
I'm
notice.
interested in Tammy being the voice of reason this season. I'm not interested in Caleb. I'm not.
I understand
I'm
that. I get it, but he's a part of the package, unfortunately.
he's an actor. If I want to see his SAG card. I just want to see his SAG card. I just he does not come across as genuine to me.
No, no, no.
Um, all of the Slayton family comes across genuine in a way because they all have issues with obesity, and at one point or another, they actively did things in order to correct it. Whether they
Right.
slipped off the wagon or not, they've gone through a journey that was real and relatable. Caleb was fake and phony from the jump and creepy. That stalking thing that one of the
Mhm.
inmates has said from last season. Oh, so you a stalker? That has never left me.
Yeah,
That has never left me.
yeah. You held on to that. I'm not going. Yeah, I can acknowledge that you held on to that.
It spoke truth to me because I was just saying, hey, something ain't right, something where he come from, what? And when that fella said, "Oh, so you a stalker," ding, 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 ding.
Was that
Okay,
Chris who said that? Was
it
it
was
Chris?
one of the inmates.
It
It
was
was one of
oh, it
the
was one of the
inmates in the
oh.
card room. They was playing cards or something, and he was like, so how you and her get together, blah blah blah. He started telling the story about how he looked her up on IG and he found out where she was being held, and he decided to get impounded. And the other inmate was like, oh, so you're a stalker.
Gotcha.
So he's just never come across as genuine, never. Misty is stepping it up. Yes, me too, Debbie. I feel the same about all of the extras this season. It's become a family show and not just about the two sisters. Yes, yes. Um, oh, and Auntie agrees. Creepy. One patient said it. Yep, one of
Okay.
the inmates. Mhm. It just defined him for me. All right, so is right that's gonna hurt Tammy if Caleb. Okay, so they had the thing. One thing that Amy did say, she said she was worried that it was gonna hurt Tammy if Caleb takes his precious time to get to where Amy's at. Yes, if they were in a real relationship. Yes, I would agree with that. Next, we see the whole family getting together at Chris and Brittany's house, and they're doing a Kentucky Derby themed meal. This meal looked a whole lot healthier than most meals on this show, and I was very grateful for it. Um, they did a bunch of arts and crafts, but the whole gist of it was they're deciding on going on a family vacation again, and this time Tammy is like up for it, even when they propose like taking a flight. And I think they selected Pensacola Beach because
Something like
they
that. Yeah.
wanted to go to the beach for the first time. It's a 10-hour drive. So someone I think it was Amanda suggested, would y'all like to fly? And Tammy, everybody looked towards Tammy, and they would like, Tammy's like, I'm scared, but I'll do it. And I like that. She admitted her fears, but she wasn't going to let them bog her down.
Right.
Then we focus on Amy, who decides to try and steal the thunder. Bitch, I'm not flying. I don't fly and blah, blah, blah. If I can't drive, I'm not going. Then don't go. Keep you and your two rugrats at home, and everybody else will have a wonderful time. And that was the end of that segment for me. Caleb knew Tammy liked black men, so he tracked her down and love bombed her into marrying him so that he could get some TV time. Oh my God. That's how it came across, though. Sad but true, that's how it came across. Um, and Auntie agrees with you. Um, let's see. Uh, I think I love it that Amanda recommended, suggested Pensacola because it's one of the few beaches that has wheelchair access. That is so
Ah,
good because Tammy still has some mobility issues. Navigating sand is tricky for even the skinniest of us because you can
right.
easily twist an ankle. And Amanda like really does little things and big things, like giving up a house so that her sister have someplace to stay, to something small like this, thinking about a destination that they can go to that's wheelchair accessible for her sister. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Um Amy has her meltdown and I walked away to the kitchen. Let's see. Next we see the family at the gym. Next, we see the family at the gym, and I'm gonna tell you, I had fun with this. The Zumba instructor was everything, everything. The faces that she was given was comical. I enjoyed it. I loved it. And when Tammy got up out of her chair, by the way, the Zumba class was Brittany's suggestion. Does she not wear pants? Like she always wears skirts with stuff underneath it. Like that's very odd to me. But Tammy got up and they started doing the class. Um Tammy got rhythm. Tammy got rhythm. I would love to see Tammy in the Caribbean during Carnival. Um, Look at her. She was like Amy should be ashamed of herself. She really should. That Tammy is putting in all of this effort. She's being open-minded and everything, and she's just not. And look at this. Look at this. Tammy is so frustrated with Amy just not participating. She's just like, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" I but of course, Amy has to make it all about herself. And when the woman announced, "Okay, that's the warm up," she's leaning up against the wall. Everybody's like, "Wait, what?" And what did Chris say? Chris said, "Oh, Amy's just over there, stuck on stupid. No truer words have ever been spoken ever in life about his sister." And she realized that the attention is not on her; it's on Tammy, who's standing up and doing the dances. She gets up and walks out of the Zumba class and goes and sit down on the floor. Why are you sitting down on the floor in all of these different places? Like, I don't make it a practice of sitting down outside on floors. Like, I sit down on the
Mm-hmm.
floor in my house. Maybe if I'm drunk, I might sit down on a curb, but I passed that stage of my life. She just automatically runs away and goes and sits down on any random floor. And even Amanda was like, "Why don't you get up and go and sit down on one of those machines or something and get off the floor?" She's just so stupid. Um okay, wait. Tammy looks like she wants to slap Amy. Yeah. She was ruining her fun. Tammy's face is everything. Yep. I was laughing the whole time. Yep. Exactly. Like, ew.
Basically, Amy's just a wet blanket.
She thinks that she is the star of this season. That's what I think this is. She thinks that she
Fair.
has the storyline and that she is the star of this season and she is going to steal the limelight in every interaction. But it's getting very tiresome. Like, I get up and I do something whenever she starts to throw her fit. And her kids are never going to do any better if she's the one leading the tantrums all the time.
Agreed.
So, it is what it is. What else happens? Then they all go and sit down in this like lounge area, and we find out that Amy has not taken a shit in 2 weeks, and her belly's hurting, and she can't sleep. But Tammy ratted her out. Tammy said, "You be on social media all night. Your kids don't be up. You be on social media all night. You
That was
don't
hilarious.
you
When
don't
Amanda
take your
went in on her,
medicine." Mm-hmm.
yep. When Amanda
You
went
just
in on her, and she's like, "Well, she's like, your kids aren't up all the time." Yeah, they are. That and when Tammy said that's not true. I know that
mm-hmm.
for a fact. I was like,
Mm-hmm. Then she says she's not on the CPAP machine, which will help her to sleep and give her enough oxygen at night so that she can be rested during the day. She's not taking her vitamins and she's not taking her medicine. So then, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, you need to go over with Caleb and do what you want to do over at the inmate asylum.
right,
Because what's the point? Why are people giving you all the tools and you just not doing them? You want attention. This is a bad sort of attention. Um, those kids are doomed. They have a meltdown, and then so does Amy. Yep. She won't use her CPAP machine. Ridiculous. That's why I think she got a boyfriend in the background. Oh! So that's who she's up with all night. Not physically, but like, you think that she's been chatting with him um at night instead of going to bed and put, if she's doing messaging with him, she could put on her CPAP machine. How old is she with the meltdown? 34, 35?
yeah, somewhere in there, like it's like 35, 36, somewhere in there.
35, 36. Okay. Yeah, so she's old. She's grown. Um oh. Okay, y'all. So then um okay, so Tammy says to the family that she feels that Amy's having a mental breakdown. The family goes out to the car where Amy is sitting down in the back with her belly hanging out. Um, Amanda tells her that she is going to have to do something. Chris tells her that she's got to use her sleep apnea machine at night because there's a reason why the doctor gave it to her. They understand that she's in a rough place right now. They're supporting her. Amy says that she's trying and starts crying, and Amanda says, "If you're trying, you've got to take care of yourself first." And Chris agrees. And Tammy is still outing Amy and her behavior because Amy is trying to say that her baby is up in the middle of the night. And that's not true. Amy tells Tammy to stop talking to people. No, it's Amanda who tells Amy to stop talking to people like you lost your fucking mind, which is the same thing that she said to Tammy two
Right,
seasons ago. Um, Tammy wants Amy to wake up and stop being selfish because she's got two beautiful little boys, and do it before it's too late. No wiser words have been uttered on this show. And that was the episode. I think in the teaser for next week, what was it?
oh, it was I remember there was them flying, going to going to
The Pensacola, yeah.
right. Caleb looking pitiful. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
really supposed to be on that trip. Well, you didn't do what you were supposed to do, so you ain't on the trip. That's why.
Yes, I bypassed that. The part that got me was that Amy was like, "I'm going home," when one of her kids has a meltdown and she has one too. Going home where, girl? What?
Right.
She's so irritating to me. You got all of them people around you and you always like crying and sobbing. "I can't do this by myself. I'm a single mom." Shut up. You are not the first and you will not be the last.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. All right, y'all. That was it for this trash box show. I do have something for Costco corner if y'all want to hang around a little bit. So I went to Costco today. Basically, me going to Costco now is just a waste of money. It serves no purpose other than me getting some exercise and interacting with other people of the human species, unless they're fighting for the chickens at the rotisserie counter. I got this Maison Jacques Mart mini almond cakes, and it's 24 cakes in individually wrapped cakes in the bag, and they're French. And you know, I love me some almond, but this is what I picked up today. Is it healthy? Probably not. One piece is one serving, 110 calories, total fat 7 grams, saturated fat 3 grams, trans fat 0, cholesterol 15 milligrams, sodium 20 milligrams, total carb 12 grams, dietary fiber less than a gram, total sugars 8 grams, includes 7 grams added sugars, protein 2 grams. So yeah, they're not healthy, but I wanted a treat. So I put back the crostinis with the orange and cranberry to buy this. I put those back from the bakery. And this is the individual cake, so you could put it in the lunchbox.
It looks good.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I'll take a bite. Oh, it's moist. Oh my God. This is good. Oh my God, this is good. This reminds me of rainbow cake that we used to make to go on excursions down by the sea when I was little. Oh my God, these are good. This is going to be bad for me. I'm going back for more of these. And then as a bonus, I discovered this on my trip back home. It's by a company called Caribbean Dreams, and it's hot or cold instant ginger tea. You could just add hot water, or if you want it cold, add the hot water, let all of the stuff dissolve, and then throw in some ice. But this is it. Oops. And you just put this into a cup, pour in some hot water. Yes, it's full of sugar, but if you need a quick ginger tea and you don't have real ginger, this is awesome. This is awesome. I highly recommend it. And I have to find a purveyor here in the States.
I was going to say, is that Costco? I'll try that. I'll try that.
I found this on the breakfast buffet at my hotel, and I politely stole a few, and then I went to the supermarket and bought a box. Me and my nephew were going to town on those. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So what are y'all saying? And that's it. Do you have anything? What are you snacking on today? Hi, check. Steven. Yes, I said moist, but moist is allowed for cake. Hold on. Have you tried? Okay, so Ryan wants to know if you tried the tortilla española from Trader Joe's. She bought one today. I'm hoping it tastes like a real Spanish tortilla. I hope so too.
I'm gonna check it out. No, I pretty much eat the same things all the time right now, which is fine by me. But I really lately have been into like, what was it? Oh, I'm still on the grilled chicken from Trader Joe's. Still doing that. Mm-hmm. You know, my eating is pretty much very regimented, so nothing really new and exciting. I haven't seen anything new and exciting at Trader Joe's, because they had these little mini cucumbers for a hot minute, and then they just gone.
Oh. Yeah, I've been keeping my hair short since last September. I got a little trim to go home, just so that my hair would not be a total hot mess, but it was in any case. The humidity does a number to it. But thank you so much. I don't really do anything with my hair. I'm really bad with it. But I thank you. Yes, I said moist. I did. But I will allow moist for cakes and cookies. I will allow it. Um, so you have to try that tortilla that Ryan told
Yeah,
said
I'm gonna check see if they have it.
that you have to tell me about that because actually bring it on here when you do try it. Bring it on here and let's discuss because I want to get into Trader Joe. I really do.
Trader
It'll
Joe's is
be
fantastic.
it's just that it's a little dry for me. I like it was more convenient when I was working in office years ago because there was a Trader Joe out west where my office was. But it was bad because the only thing I used to go in there and get is cookie batter, butter, cookie what was it called? Anyway, it was just sugar in a cup. And that was the only thing I would eat. So y'all probably already discussed. Do we know why Caleb went to the hospital? Was it the incident I read about? Spoiler avoider. Wait, what incident? Did he say why he went to the hospital?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they didn't really talk about it, just that he was in there and that he, one, did not tell Tammy, and she felt that he was covering up things from her. And two, they didn't really go into it. Like, he does see this is if you come on a show like this, you need to expose your life. But then when it comes to medical stuff, I do think that there is some privacy. Unless of
Right.
course you're on 600-pound life where that is a medical show. I love Trader Joe. Really? I love me some Indian food. I might go over there next week. I was talking about the cake. Never had a problem with in that area. Ah! Oh my god! What incident? Yeah, I what spoil? Okay, I vote to spoil it because I don't care. What incident? He said that he had an infection with his lungs or something.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he said it was his breathing. Okay, the incident from 5 months ago in real lifetime. Ooh. Was that what led to his unfortunate passing? Because we don't know how many times he was in the hospital. Hmm. Poor thing. I don't know. He it's just sad watching this show when we all know what happens to Caleb.
Right.
And it is a difficult watch because you can't even hope for him because it goes nowhere. He saw his father? Wait, hold on. What y'all saying? It was when Caleb saw his father when he died and had to be brought back. What? Oh my goodness. Where did you see this? I want to know. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, y'all. Jamal, you seem to have zoned out.
No, I'm just
No.
listening. So I haven't found. Yeah, I was thinking I haven't seen anything about why he went to the hospital. And my thing is the thing for me is the fact that he
Mhm.
went in and didn't
Mhm.
tell her. I keep wondering if it was something to do with him gaining some weight.
Mm.
I keep wondering if that's what it was. Like he went in and they
Mhm.
said, "Well, you're not losing the weight. You're having these issues," and he didn't
Mhm.
tell her that. Because if he had a hospital stay, if it was innocent, I don't think he would have had to hide it from her. The fact that he
Mhm.
needed to hide it from her makes me think it was something medical, like maybe he ate too many sweets and his sugar spiked, something of
Mhm.
that nature, something in that range. Because he's not losing any weight.
Do, but here's my thing though. How much of his medical background, his current medical situation, did he reveal to Tammy while she was in the
Right.
hospital with him too? Cuz that I question that too. Because if they never had a serious conversation because he's always so busy love bombing her, then what do you know about him besides his first and last name?
Agreed. Because
It's just weird.
if he's hiding, oh, what if he hid the hospital stay because it's a condition that he didn't tell her about yet?
Or he already knows that he will never qualify for the
Oh,
surgery, and it ain't got nothing to do with the weight. It's probably a weak heart,
oh wow.
something else that makes him too high of a risk, and that is why he is always boo boo crying around the place, because he knows he can never qualify for the surgery. He is never getting out of that facility.
What if that was the appointment? They did some tests and told him then and there, you will never qualify for this.
I think he knew that
Going in.
before. I think he knew that going
Okay.
in, and this was his last, like, this was his Make a Wish Foundation wish, just to get on TV
Mm.
and have people feel sorry for him. Where is his family? I'd love to know that too. I remember that, Stephen. He mentioned his CO2 level was too high. He has problems. There you go. Wasn't one of Tammy's requirements that she had her lung capacity had to be correct?
Mm-hmm.
If he can't, if he can't keep it, like when he breathes in, if he's not breathing in oxygen and retaining CO2, that that's not good. That's not good. Hold on. Steven says he died in the hospital and was out for a while, but doctors got him back. Caleb did a lie saying that he saw his father in heaven. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I said it. Make a Wish Foundation. Y'all be encouraging me in some mess. Um, he said something about people dipping out on him for non-compliance with the diet. Oh, was he referencing like Tammy? I would have dipped out on him a long time ago too, serving me like, greasy fried mushrooms, cheese sticks, and chicken wings. Get out of here. He could have at least went to Costco and got the garlic party wings. I got those today.
But he could have got her some better food though. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do
Mm.
that, at least do it right.
Especially after she snapped you up about your diet earlier. Like, really? Even if he had pre-ordered it, he could have changed it. I don't know. Waste of time. Wasting my energy. Anyway, y'all. Everybody, thank you for joining us this week. Oh, Jamal and I spoke about it. And the show that's replacing Sister Wives, Love in Translation. We are going to watch that this Sunday, and we're going to talk about it on Thursday. Are any of y'all going to be watching it? We think it's going to be a hot mess, and we think that it just might be in the same villa that MILF Manor was in. So let us know your thoughts. Oh,
Oh,
Prison
Ryan.
Brides. Do you like it, Ryan? Oh, wait, hold on. I cried all throughout the episode watching Tammy love him and her realization that he might eat himself to death. I'm a jerk for saying that out loud. You're not a jerk. But it basically is the truth. Um Prison Brides. What's it about? Enjoy your weekend. Oh, tell me and I'll watch. Hey, Sarf 2. I didn't watch this week's episode yet, but episode 1 was intriguing. Okay, so we have to try and find this. Oh wow, that show does not look good to me. Okay, which show? Y'all need Tracy specify which show. Do y'all want to watch Love in Translation, or do y'all want us to add in Prison Brides? Uh, Auntie, I'll be trying to stay warm. Aw, Prison Brides is 90 Day Fiance meets Love during lockup. Prison Brides. Okay. Um. Okay. So, alrighty, we're gonna have to find Prison Brides because we're already behind. And hey, Silver Goddess. Hi. Oh, Silver Goddess votes for Love in Translation. Translation looks stupid to me. Sorry. Exactly. So that's why I feel it's gonna be like MILF Manor.
Right? That show sounds like a setup. It really does. It sounds like a setup.
I don't know. I just, after watching Sister Wives and how heavy that was this season, even with the wedding at the end, I think we need something completely and totally stupid to watch. So we're gonna take a peek at it and we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna look up Prison Brides and try to find that
And
too.
Prison Brides is on Lifetime too.
Yeah. Prison Brides for me. Okay, so we're just gonna do both. Okay. Love the Mess. Yes. Love in Translation sounds crazy. Yes, it does. And how about you want to bet that all of the people who they say don't speak English at the end know English and know exactly what is being said about them.
Right.
So I bet you that would be nice. I'll try Prison Brides. What channel is it? Lifetime. Same here. Trying to keep up with all the animals tonight. Oh, 12 is the low. Oh my God. Stay warm. You want one of my ginger teas? I'll send it over to you. Ryan's thanks. I'll find it. Okay. All people speak English. I wish they did. Because it would help me a lot. Anyhow, guys, it's been amazing this week. Thanks for joining us yesterday and today. We really appreciate it. Hold on. I watched one episode of MILF Manor, but who knows? I watch all this other stupid crap. Yes. Tracy, we all watch all the stupid crap. We do. Join us in again next Thursday and Friday. We'll have something interesting to review. Okay. I don't want to bring the chickens into the house. Please don't. Please don't. Wait, your high is 10 degrees? That's the high? Oh my God. I feel my liver quivering. Oh my Lord. That caught my ear on the commercial. The voices they dub in for the women sounds crazy. Oh my Lord. Anyway, y'all, have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and come on back to us next Thursday and Friday. And as soon as the 1,000-Pound Best Friends come back on, we'll be watching it too. I need an update on Vanessa.
Vanessa, right.
We're finally back in double-digit temps. My God. You are finally back in double-digit temperatures? What madness are y'all talking about? See, this is why I cannot. I need to live where 70 degrees is cold. Okay? I can't do it anymore. My blood is too thin. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm. And next week, we'll probably do a little hot toddy so that I can commiserate with all of y'all people who are in the single and low double.
Yeah, Ryan. I have a friend who lives in the Midwest too, and they were in the negative. Like they had like -40 wind chill or something.
Ah, Chicago. Oh, Chicago always cold. I can't. Well, have a good one, Pat. Thanks for joining us and come on back next week. So, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Jamal, any final thoughts?
No, we are good to go.
All right, y'all, stay safe, stay sweet, and come on back next week. Until next time,
Yep.
bye.